Hello and welcome back to the Ramp Racing Series here for Race 8 at Texas. And here today, we'll find out if we will have a repeat winner. Because so far we have not yet had one. Out of the first 7 races of the season, there has been 7 different winners. And the winners of the races, most of them, I should say, are starting in the first group, being Eric Jones, Chase Elliott, and Ricky Stenhouse. But anyways, here today, whoever finishes better, usually I do whoever finishes better, I go from 1st to 5th, so it goes by like 4s, and that's how I determine the groups, by where you finish. But if you finish bad, you're going to qualify good for Talladega since it's a restrictor plate track, and it's a bunch of unknowns, so we're going to do that for this week. So if you finish good for you, you get good points for this week, but you might set yourself up for a bad finish next week. So I might want to finish mid-pack this race if I were you. But let's see here how the drivers will do. Anyways, let's get right into it. And run number 1 for Group A is Eric Jones, last week's winner, practice last week. Ross Chastain and Chase Elliott. Ross Chastain is the best average finish in this series. His worst finish is 20th. And then Chase Elliott. And then run number 2 is Ryan Blaney, Josh Berry, Austin Cindric, and Kyle Busch. Run number 3 is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kyle Larson. We're underway here for Group A at Texas. Let's see. And Larson goes up and over. Kyle Larson, not the race he wanted to see. Although he will qualify good for Talladega. Anyways, let's just stop talking about that. 9th is Ryan Blaney. 8th is Kyle Busch. 7th is Eric Jones. 6th is Austin Cindric. 5th is Josh Berry. 4th is Chase Elliott. 3rd is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2nd is Ross Chastain, and 1st is Brad Keselowski. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has a win, so he is locked in to the playoffs, but in the regular season standings, he is 3rd overall behind Austin Dillon and Harrison Burton. And here is the starting lineup for Group B. In number 1 is Joey Logano, Corey LaJoie, Chris Buescher, and not Justin Haley, my bad. And, wait a second, guys. Okay, and Daniel Hemrick. And then in number 2 is Chase Briscoe, Carson Hocevar, Sheldon Creed, and Denny Hamlin. Then in number 3 is Riley Herbst and AJ Allmendinger. We're underway. And let's see. And another bad finish for Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst had a great start to the season. He was 1st in the points, in regular season points, I should say, after the Bristol race. And he has had 3 now, 2 before, but 3 terrible finishes of 32nd or worst. Anyways, Riley Herbst will come in 10th. Actually, excuse me, Riley Herbst will come in 9th because Joey Logano will flip. And he will come in 10th. Riley Herbst will be in 9th. AJ Allmendinger is 8th. 7th is Chase Briscoe. 6th is Denny Hamlin. 5th is Daniel Hemrick. Your race number 2 winner. 4th is Sheldon Creed. 3rd is Chris Buescher. 2nd is Carson Hocevar. And 1st is Aspire Motorsports teammate of Corey LaJoie. First, before the next group, I want to go over some average finishes of some of these drivers. So, Austin Dillon, he has 190 points to his name. And Austin Dillon has an average finish of 10.7. And then, as I was saying earlier, Ross Chastain has a great average finish. He also has an average finish not of 10.6, but he has an average finish of 9.7. So Ross Chastain, with the best average finish, has 163 points and counting, because Ross Chastain is still on a roll and is advanced to the second round. Anyways, let's get group number 3, or group C, underway. Here we go. In row number 1 is Ryan Preece, Shane Van Gisbergen, William Byron, and Harrison Burton. Then in row number 2 is John Hunter Nemechek, Todd Gilliland, Martin Truex Jr., and Michael McDowell. Then in row number 3 is Zane Smith and Noah Gragson. We're underway for Group C in Texas. Oh no, McDowell goes hard into the wall. And we got a car upside down. And it's Shane Van Gisbergen. By the time I am recording this, Shane Van Gisbergen is racing in the Cup Series race at COTA. Anyways, 9th is Michael McDowell. 8th is Zane Smith. 7th is Ryan Preece. 6th is Todd Gilliland. 5th is William Byron. 4th is John Hunter Nemechek. 3rd is Noah Gragson. 2nd is Martin Truex Jr. And 1st is Harrison Burton. So can we have a repeat winner? Martin Truex Jr. could be on track to do so in this round. We will see. Anyways, here in Group 4, or Group D, on the front row is regular season points leader of Austin Dillon. Next to race 3 winner, Daniel Suarez. And then alongside them will be Justin Haley and Kaz Gralla. Then on number 2 is Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Christopher Bell, and Tyler Reddick, a row full of Toyotas. And then running out the field in row number 3 is Jimmy Johnson and Alex Bowman. They both had good starts to their seasons, but they've had some devastating finishes the last few races. Let's see if they can make a comeback in the standings. Anyways, we're underway here in Group D, here in Texas. And Bubba Wallace will finish 10th. 9th will be Alex Bowman. 8th is Austin Dillon. 7th. 8th is actually Tyler Reddick. 7th is Austin Dillon. 6th is Jimmy Johnson. 5th is Kaz Gralla. 4th is Justin Haley. 3rd is Ty Gibbs. 2nd is Christopher Bell. And 1st is Daniel Suarez. So can Daniel Suarez go back-to-back maybe? We will find out in the final round. Anyways, in row number 1 is Christopher Bell, Corey LaJoie, Harrison Burton, and Daniel Suarez. Then in row number 2 is Ross Chastain, Carson Hocevar, Martin Truex, and Christopher Bell. So in this group, we have 2 Toyotas, 2 Fords, and 4 Chevrolets. Two Gibbs cars, 2 Trackhouse cars, 2 Spire Motorsports cars, a Wood Brothers car, and a RFK car. Anyways, we're underway for the final round for 2 laps to see who will win it here in Texas. And Daniel Suarez go over the top in DNF as Carson Hocevar does not make it across the line. So Suarez will finish 8th. Hocevar will finish 7th. 6th will be Brad Keselowski. 5th is Corey LaJoie. 4th is Ross Chastain. 3rd is Harrison Burton. 2nd is Christopher Bell. And 1st is Martin Truex Jr. Can Martin Truex Jr. be the first repeat winner of this season? We will find out. 5 cars have not won yet in this group this season. 2 of them are already out. 1 of them has not won. That is Carson Hocevar. And Daniel Suarez, who has won, is out. He will finish 8th here today, unless there is a DNF. Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell, Harrison Burton, and Ross Chastain on the front row. On the second row, behind them, is Corey LaJoie and Brad Keselowski. Who will win here in Texas? We're underway. Oh, and Christopher Bell did not make it across the line. He will come in 6th here today. 5th here today is Ross Chastain. 4th is Corey LaJoie. 3rd is Martin Truex. We will not have a repeat winner today. 2nd is Harrison Burton. And 1st, what a miracle, 1st place is Brad Keselowski, who is last place in the standings with a total of 68 points. Brad Keselowski will lock himself in the playoffs, and he will be the victor here today at Texas. Brad Keselowski, that will shake up the points. Keselowski will be 1st. 2nd will be Harrison Burton. And 3rd is Martin Truex Jr. Wow. That will shake up the points. As Brad Keselowski, dead last, 40th in the point standings, 4 points behind Corey LaJoie, who will finish 4th here today. Wow. That will really shake up the points. Especially heading into Talladega next week, which is a wild card race. So, the pole sitter for next week will be Bubba Wallace. And he will be starting 1st in Group A. Anyways, I will see you guys next time for Talladega. I hope to see you there. Goodbye.